So for bass gear used on the new record, pretty much Gibson Grabber, old 70s style. It's like holding a tree trunk when you play it, but man does it ever get good tone recorded. And other than that, we use this little ditty here, $75 V-amp, which produces some of the best bass tones ever. You'd be quite surprised at the type of recorded tones and even live tones that you can get from this seemingly crappy piece of equipment. So that's pretty much it as far as bass gear on the new record and the last record as well. So pretty straightforward. This, I know, no one will believe it, but every single song on the record is recorded with this guitar.
Oh no, I just put trouble.
So Dave, what kind of effects, heads, what's the gear you're using on the new record?
So main rundown of the gear is these bad boys right here. We got the old dual rectifier, not using a single thing on it except the effects chain, so we can power the axe effects to go through an actual cab. So we wire this bad boy into there, out through one of the framest cabs we got in there. On here we're using, as ironic as it is, the dual rectifier patch. Using that for some things, use the Mark IV Mesa patch for a few things, and just some random Marshall stuff, JCM 900, kind of strayed away from the super heavy things like an Uberschall or like a diesel VH4. We ended up using Wagner and VH4 for the EP, so it's going to be a little different than that. And a lot of stuff, especially for the like crunchier distortion, not as metal distortion. Using this guy here, orange 8030, going through the framest cab, and yeah, we actually done a decent amount of leads on this, which is surprising in some of the ladder distortion. This paired with what we've built on there, kind of just, it brightens it up. It makes everything a lot more crisper and clearer coming through.
What kind of axes are you using?
Basically, we've kind of stuck to this, my baby, PRS Custom 24. 6-string, even though we play in 7-string for some stuff, so we kind of just manipulate the tunings for that. We tune to drop A, and then usually have the extra high string for a few things, but most of our stuff it isn't necessary. It's mainly for look and feel to use a 7-string. But this guy sounds amazing, so that's what we track with. Also, I do have my 7-string Schecter Hellraiser. Use it just for a couple things. This one here, since it's a 7-string, it's got a different scale. Use 10 to 52s on it, so a little thinner strings, and just double the 10s on the top for the top two high ones. And that gear kind of gets the twang across, but it's kind of a pain in the ass when you're trying to record and keeping things in tune, because pushing down the thin strings can break the other two. So you gotta play with finesse.
And what's the string scales you're using on the PRS?
On the PRS, actually beefed it up. 10 to 52 hack, but instead of a 10, just hucked an 11 on the bottom, just for hitting low chords with those high strings. It just keeps in tune.